Alrighty, bro. The reason your life hasn't changed isn't because of a lack of consistency. It's not because of a lack of motivation. It's none of that, bro. It's simply because you don't want it badly enough, right? There's not enough pain inside your life to keep you moving towards changing your life. And that is 100% a fact. Because when I was in high school, right? That was around 2-3 years ago. Pretty much for those 4 years, I just stagnated in growth. I didn't grow one bit. Why? Because I was comfortable. I was comfortable with living my high school life. Well, I wasn't really fully comfortable, right? Like I was a pretty lonely guy back then. I just, my dad shouted at me every now and then. He spanked me. I wasn't that comfortable, right? But I was in a fairly average spot. It's not too different from everyone else. It wasn't that bad. I didn't have that much pain, right? So I was happy with where I was, and so I stagnated in growth. I didn't bother improving my life at all. I stayed home in my room, played video games all day, because I was like, you might as well enjoy life, right? But as soon as I left high school, as soon as I got put into the real world, that's when it all hit me, right? Because I realized that I wasted the entirety of my high school life. Straight out of high school, I didn't know what I was gonna do. My dad put me into a degree that I did not want to do, right? I got put into construction management. I lost all my friends. I was a complete loner after high school. And that was enough pain to actually push me towards improving myself every single day. Because I knew that if I kept living my life just like that, kept stagnating in growth, not really doing anything, in 5 years from now, I'm gonna hate my life. And why would you not live your life today to where 5 years from now you actually love yourself, right? It's kind of obvious. Ugh. Yeah. Fucking creatine. Yeah, man. Honestly, it's just simply because there's not enough pain in your life right now. And that's the reason why you skip the gym. That's the reason why you're not working on a side hustle that will eventually retire your family. It's the sole reason is because there's not enough pain inside your life. You're fine with the current life that you're living. And if you're satisfied with that, here's the thing, right? If you're completely satisfied with that, then by all means, bro, keep living the same life you've been living. That's awesome, right? But for me personally, I was in a spot where it's like I was living such a mediocre life, yet I did want to actually change my life, but I was just too lazy, right? Because there wasn't enough of a pain there wasn't enough pain. So I actually did have the intentions of wanting to improve my life, but it just never happened, right? But if you're fully comfortable, bro, then by all means keep living it. Don't listen to me. But if you were like me and you genuinely did want to genuinely did want to change your life, but you just kept stagnating, you just kept putting it off, then you need to increase the pain meter, bro. I'm not saying to like punch your mom and like break up with your girlfriend, some stupid shit like that. That's not what I'm saying, right? I'm saying to increase the amount of pain that you're in. I think it'll naturally happen, honestly. Like it happened with me. I was normal in high school. I was like fine on the pain level. But as soon as I left high school, that's when it all fucking hit me, right? And I think that's inevitable for everyone, if I'm being honest. There'll come a point in your life where you just frankly can't take it anymore. You frankly just can't take the position that you're in anymore, right? And it's just gonna keep on getting worse and worse and worse and worse up until you either do something about it, or even worse, bro. Way worse, right? You don't do anything about it, and you live a life of mediocrity, and you get cucked by your wife. You don't live a happy you have a fucking terrible relationship. You just aren't fulfilled with the current life that you're living. You just feel alone, even if you're in a relationship. Like, you don't want to end up like that, right? You don't want to end up like one of those sad marriages. You don't want to end up like that, right? chances are, if you're like me, you want to be able to retire your family. You want to be able to build a good 10 out of 10 physique eventually. You want to have a good relation. You want to find a really, 10 out of 10 high quality girl that you want to be with, right? I mean, none of that can be achieved if you're just coasting in life, if you're just stagnating in your growth. And again, that's like that by itself, just seeing the future vision, right? That's enough pain for me. The pain is the fact that if I don't do the tasks that's needed every single day, and the pain itself is the fact that those things won't come to me, right? That's enough pain for me to actually move forward, if that makes sense, right? Pretty much, if I don't get what I want, I'm fucking angry, right? I'm in so much pain, and that moves me every single day. It's just seeing the vision, right? And, to increase the amount of pain that you're in, it's just gonna happen naturally, like I was saying before. So you might as well work on this shit now, before your life just gets worse anyways. So why not work for your fucking future self today? And 5 years from now, you'll be happy that you started, instead of fucking, 5 years from now, you're just in the same exact spot that you were 5 years ago. Pretty much like me in high school. And those years are supposed to be the years that you're changing the most in your entire life, your adolescence. You don't want to end up like that, man, trust me. Work now so that your future self is happy. It's just that simple, right? And I know you've heard that like a million different times, but why the fuck haven't you done it? It's like why haven't you? It's because you're not paying enough. It's because there's not enough pain in your life. It's that simple, right? It's that simple. And I mean you can, in theory, increase the amount of pain that's in your life. You can, I don't know, go fucking live somewhere else by yourself, like move out of your parents' house, and that'll like increase the amount of pain. Obviously there's good and bad that comes with that, but there is some things that you can do if you want to actually, if you actually taking this really seriously. But honestly, bro, you can do it with the current life that you're living right now, right? There's no need to change anything. However, the pain will always come back. I'm just saying, it will always get worse and worse and worse. If you don't do anything about your life right now, your pain is just gonna keep on getting worse and worse, and eventually you're gonna be fucking mad at yourself why you haven't, why you're still a fat fuck, right? So you don't want to end up like that. Trust me, right? And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That was just a little unscripted one. If you want a free dating blueprint, a free ebook that I've written, it'll be like the second link in the description below. So it's completely for free, by the way. You don't have to fucking pay anything, right? It's completely free ebook that I've written. All right. And if you want just a shortcut on how to actually attract girls, you want my personal one-to-one help with that'll be the first link in the description below. And yeah, subscribe.